Hello, hello, hello. How are y'all doing today? I hope lovely. It is currently June 26, 2025 at 7:44 a.m. Yeah, 7:45 now. But the topic for this video today is self-love, becoming an enchantment. We go drop some knowledge on my hoodoo root work spell, enchanting, what it's all about, the purpose of it, and how it coincides with self-love, being a love spell, being in love with yourself, putting a love spell upon yourself, to attract the love that you desire. So in order to be an empress and your empress energy full thrown, full blown to its highest that you can get, you must love yourself, and that comes with self-love. Um, Self-love includes what makes you you, your aesthetic, your personality, how you carry yourself, the standard in which you set for yourself. Um, so I always tell people, not even people, but women in general that come to me that I have conversations with, in order for somebody to come into your life and treat you the way that you want to be treated and the way that you expect to be treated and deserve to be treated, you must treat yourself that way before you can attract it. In the spiritual world, in the community, and like whatever you want to call it, hoodoo, hey, whatever lifestyle you want to give yourself, in order for you to attract something, you must already be that within yourself. All right. So, in order to find or attract this love that is obsessed with you, treat you right, spoil you, do all this little stuff like that, you must do that for yourself. All right. Um, you have to do that for yourself. Speaking from someone, I've always had a good amount of self-esteem for the most part, even when I was bigger, for the ones that truly know me. But it was one point in my life where I lost myself. I lost myself a lot. I got swept up in the world, the he say, she say, the trends, the standards. And I wouldn't necessarily say even the trends or the standards, but I was very conscious of what other people thought. I had to shake that shit. It didn't serve me no good. In order for me to shake it, I had to learn how to love myself in every way that I wanted to be. So instead of somebody else being goals for me, I was goals for myself. I hope you get me. Stay on it. Pay attention. Um, when I say goals for yourself, be the woman that you want to be. Okay? Be the woman that you want to be. Be the beautiful woman that you want to be. If that's the case, that means you need to get up. You need to take care of yourself. You need to put on clothes every day. You need to look like something. Hygiene. Take care of yourself. Women, yes. Take care of yourself. You need to smell good. You need to look good. You need to feel good. Okay? That is what my brand is all about. Y'all can see my little stuff behind me. But that is what my brand is all about. Self-love, self-care, pouring back into yourself to become this magnetic manifestation of everything that you already want or that's already yours. So one thing that my brand is really big on is skincare. Take care of your skin. Put in that time into yourself. Figure out what you enjoy. Figure out what you like. Find your niche. Okay? In order to find your niche and in order to be the woman that you want to be, that means spending time with yourself. That means figuring out what that self-love about you is. What makes you glow? What brings you happiness? When you feel good, you look good. When you look good, you have a great day. When you look good, you attract good things. When you look good, you get shit. That's the thing of femininity. I don't care what nobody says. You're a woman. You're a goddess. You are a woman. Womb. Which means it is innate for you to receive. Okay? So that means to be taken care of, to be provided for, to be loved, to be nurtured. You're God's child. Most High spoils all his daughters. If you know, you know. And when you get to sit at that right hand, you know, you know. But like they always say, a woman is, we are the prize. We are the gift. So in order to be that, you must look that, you must feel that. Figure out what you love. You like to work out, you like to color, you like to sing, you like to dance, you like to be out in the yard, lift weights, play sports, whatever it is that brings that happiness, that sunshine, that glow, that brightness out of you, that's what you need to focus on. Focus on that. Once you pour into that, even in I talked about in my last video, you must be something worth being taken care of, to be provided for, to be invested in. So that means you have to look the part as well. And it's not just about looks, it's about your feelings, how you feel about yourself. You must love yourself. You must know that you that bitch and can't nobody take that shit away from you. It don't matter what flaw you got, you better learn to love that flaw and turn that bitch up to every notch. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. Because you cannot look at somebody else and say, oh, I want to be that. Why? God didn't create you to be that. You must be yourself. Figure out what makes you you and magnetize it, magnify it, multiply it, invest in it. You are your first investor before anybody else is. I hope you get it. So like I said, take care of yourself. Take care of your skin. Take care of your body. Take care of your hygiene. Take care of your aesthetics. Your hair. Keep your hair done, good. It don't matter what it is. You could be rock the fro, rock the locks, rock the weaves, rock the best wigs, whatever you want to call it. But you need to do it to the best of your ability. Nails. Keep them done. Keep them clean. Keep them well manicured. Whatever it is about yourself that makes you you, pour into it 10 times more. Become obsessed with yourself. Become in love with yourself. Become that standard of beauty in which you desire. If it ain't nobody out there that's doing what you doing or look the way you look, that's a good thing, because that's what you for. You're supposed to be the trendsetter, the original, the blueprint. Because can't nobody do it like you. Dress how you want to dress. Put on clothes. Don't be bummy every time you go out. Look like something. What they say, you never know who you go run into. You could run into a millionaire and you sitting up here looking a mess. But you're worth $1 billion. So it's not about being, how am I trying to say it, Most High? How am I trying? I'm trying to figure out how to say it. It's not being cocky, it's being self-confident. I hope you get what I'm saying. Be in love with yourself. When you are in love with yourself and you know that you that bitch or you that nigga or you that woman or you that man, it don't matter where you get your clothes from. You put them on and you go look the shit. You go look like you put that shit on. Okay? As long as you take care of yourself, you pouring into yourself, it is going to shine. It is going to magnitude. It is going to be that magnet of a love spell in which you desire. Okay? So, if that means you love flowers, you love going out to eat. You like getting your nails done. You like getting your hair done. You like going on trips. You like going on shopping sprees. You need to be doing that stuff for yourself before anybody else can do it. That's what it means to self-love, to be in love with yourself, to be enchanted with yourself. Because if anything, baby, I'm my own aesthetic. I know I look good because I take care of myself. I pour into myself. When I don't look good, I don't feel good. And when I don't feel good, I'm not happy. I am a female, so I become chaotic to everything around me because I'm not happy. I'm not satisfied. I'm not okay within self. When you are not okay within self, you attract chaoticness. You attract toxicity because you being toxic to yourself. You being chaotic to yourself. Not only you being chaotic and toxic to yourself, you bringing that shit to everybody else around you because you feel like a shit show. So since you feel like a shit show and look like a shit show, you want to be a shit show for everybody else. That's not the way. That's not the way. So you be peaceful. You well taken care of. You ain't got no choice but to receive. Be in serenity. Be in blissfulness, happiness, with the same balanced peace of mind. Okay? So that's what it means to be enchanting. Self-love. Okay? So I can't be enchanting if I don't look good, if I don't feel good, if I'm not taking care of myself. And all that comes with now becoming a love spell. A love spell. A love spell to everybody around you. Okay? Being a love spell to everybody around you. That's how it magnifies into attracting someone or people into your life that see your worth because you value yourself to that way. So it shouldn't be a surprise if you always taking yourself out to eat, or you always buying yourself flowers, or you always getting your nails done, and you always going on trips, and you always shopping, or you always pouring into this, you always paint, you always coloring. If this is something that you do on a daily, if this is something that you pour into yourself all the time, when people come into your energy, that's what you're attracting. They know that is the standard that they have to meet in order to be in your life. They know that is the standard that they must meet in order to sustain being in your life. And if they can't sustain it or at least upgrade it, they don't need to be around you. So if people come into your life and think that your skincare routine is too much, or the fact that you like flowers and you buy yourself flowers every week, every 2 weeks, or you like going out to eat so you take yourself on solo dates and shit like that, if they think that's too much, that ain't what you need. But 9 times out of 10, you gonna have become that so much. and love in it so much and bask in it so much, oh, they gonna know. I got to give that bitch flowers. I got to keep that bitch nails done. I got to take her out. She like to go on trips. We got to go on a trip. We got to do something in order to keep her happy, in order to keep her sane, a peace of mind, so she can create and be fruitful on everything else that I got going on top of hers. I got to maintain the love in which she has poured into herself. That's how you become a love spell. And then, yeah. Stay
With
tuned.
enchanting. Woo woo. Alright. Enchanting is root work a root work spell in which I created. Um that is all about love, um attracting love, um self-love, beauty, all things love, right? Enchanting. So the definition of enchant is to um you know, I could say your beauty is enchanting. Your presence is enchanting. Um your energy is so loving. Your energy is so captivating. Your energy is so potent and full of love. They got no choice but to love you, right? And so, not only they, enchanting is good for self love. Self love is very important. In order to receive love, you must know what love is. You must love yourself. You must set the standard for yourself in which you want to be treated. And so you attract that. So if you treat yourself with so much love, if you treat yourself with so much enchanting energy of your own, what you attract has no other option but to do that. Just like you in an enchantment with yourself, you in a love spell with yourself, that's going to attract somebody that's going to be in a love spell just like you are with yourself. Because you love yourself that much. You are so much of that enchanted with yourself. So, like I said, enchanting is all about love, softness, beauty, all things love. And a lot of the things that deal with love is femininity, soft, receiving, enchanting. When you enchant somebody, they want to do, they want to be around you because your energy is so good. Your energy is so loving. Your energy is so pure. Your energy is soft to be around. So why not love you? Why not care for you? Why not nurture you? Why not do for you? And just as these People might say these questions to themselves that you attract. You should say these to yourself. So treat yourself with so much love. Love on yourself. Cater to yourself. Nurture yourself. Treat yourself as such. One thing that I hear people say, if you like flowers, buy yourself flowers. If you can't buy yourself flowers, find a way to symbolize flowers within your energy. Make it known that you like it. Make it known that you want it. So you attract it because there's something that you love. So if you are enchanted with flowers, enchant yourself with flowers. That's love. That's a thing of, that's something that you love. So that love is gonna bounce off of you. That's what I always say. If you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you do good. When you do good, you make money. Hey, I'm just talking. But yes, enchanting, enchantment. To just have a an alluring energy, a beautiful energy, a soft energy, a loving energy. All of this builds your confidence. It builds your morale. It builds your attraction. It builds your self-esteem. Once you look at yourself as an enchantment, or once you look at yourself as having so much enchanting, loving, drawing, desiring energy, you have no other choice but to attract it. Yeah. So be love. Love you. Love everything about you. Love everything you do. Why do something if you don't love it? That's not enchanting. That's misery. Why not love to go somewhere? Why not love to do something? Love makes you soft. Love makes you peaceful. And once you become this embodiment of enchantment, everywhere you go, you attract love. You attract genuine love. Because your energy is just so pure. It's so soft. It's so beautiful. It's so calming. It's so easy on the eyes. You're wonderful to be around. Become an enchantment. Okay, so boom. I came back. I'm back with a couple definitions because I wanted to give more details on to why I chose enchanting as the title of my spell. So, hold on. Enchanting, the definition of enchanting is charming or attractive. Enchanting, charming or attractive, delightful. All right. Enchantment, a feeling of great pleasure, delight,
All right. Enchantment, a feeling of great pleasure and attraction, especially because something is very beautiful. All right. So, with all of that being said, a sense of great pleasure, um, to be under a spell. So, with that being said, like I said, enchanting. On my website it says it's the ultimate love spell. So you are becoming this magnet of love while embracing your self-love makes you alluring, makes you beautiful, makes you captivating to others. Because once they see how much you love yourself, it becomes a beauty. It becomes an attraction. It becomes mesmerizing, not only to yourself, but to the people around you, to the people you attract. And so that makes them want to love you even more because of how you love yourself. By you loving yourself, you become peaceful. You become more beautiful. You become more charming. You become more captivating. People love to be around you. They want to bask in your energy. So with being an enchantment, that means they must meet the standards in which you love yourself. So you attract that love. You attract that genuineness, that softness of life. Become enchanting with yourself and be an enchantment to others. Until next time.